Method 2 of hemming your pajama pants. We've got the bottom edge of our pants. If they are uneven, this is the time to make them even now. What we're going to do, this edge is going to fray. Method 2, we're going to just serge around this edge real quick without cutting anything off and making sure that these are still open. It's just one big circle. Serge a circle. Easiest way is to actually put your fabric across this, but be careful, you don't want to cut this off. You're just going to get it started, and then as soon as it's underneath, you can start swiveling it to where we want it to be. And then you just serge around the circle of the pants. Once I'm sure that I've gone over the same spot up here again, just pull the edge over and serge off. Leave your thread chain, and then you just have a little bit hanging off here that you can cut. Now that we have serged around the whole pant leg bottom, we now need to hem it. A normal hem is about 1 inch. So if you've got the length for it, do 1 inch. If you're hoping to make your shorts a little bit longer, the smallest, the absolute smallest you can do is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to fold this 1/2 inch. So I'm going to fold this up 1 inch. And when I fold it up 1 inch, if I do it like this, it's going to be on the outside of my pants, and that is not what we want. Fold it to the inside. And going to make sure that this is open. Fold it up so that lines up nice and straight with itself. Your 2 seam lines there. And then you're going to take your nifty seam gauge. Right there's 1 inch. And I'm going to make sure that this is 1 inch all the way around. And I'm going to pin it like this. And you just work your way around the entire pant leg in a circle. About every 2 inches, maybe 3, you're going to double check. You're going to make sure it is still 1 inch. And put a pin. I now have my fabric folded to the inside so right sides are touching, 1 inch all the way around. When we sew around the cuff of our pajama pants, we want to be sewing pretty close to this edge. Not right on it or it will fall off. About 1/8 of an inch from the edge. That is called edge stitching. 1/8 less than 1 inch would be 7/8. So here on our stitch plate right here is 5/8. Each of these lines is 1/8 of a part, so that's 6. This tiny little line is 7/8. We're going to line up the edge of our pants with that 7/8 line. If you pinned this really well, you can just line it up like this and sew evenly, and it's going to catch it on both sides. This is the best way because then your line is even on the outside where everybody can see it. You could also put it in like this though. Not as good, but just fine. Hold my threads. Since we're doing a circle, I do not need a back stitch here because I'll sew over the same spot later. We have now sewn all the way around in a circle so our legs can get in here. Right here, right smack in the middle of our serging, all the way around. Double check, make sure you didn't fall off anywhere. And as a final step on your pajama pants, make sure every single thread is trimmed off of your pants. Any hanging threads will cause you to lose points, and they just look tacky. After all your hard work, this is a simple thing to do to remove your threads. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. You now have a complete pair of pajama pants